Hey guys, welcome to The Tap. I'm Patrick,
And I'm Ryan.
and we're here to talk to you today about our podcast
And also our Patreon page.
and where we'd like to take it.
I want to talk a little bit about how the podcast got started. Patrick had approached me a little over a year ago and asked me, hey, let's do a podcast. And I said, no. But then he kept asking, and I was like, okay, sure. So it started out with just us going out to local businesses on my iPad, and it sounded like garbage. You could hear me a little bit. You couldn't really hear Patrick, which, who cares? But, he's a cool guy. So it started there, and then it's progressed now to where we have a rig where we have two mics set up, and it's isolated, and it sounds a lot better. But, we could use your help to increase more and bring you a better show.
Hey, and like Ryan was saying, we got together about a year ago to start a podcast. He wasn't very interested at first, but then he realized how funny I was, and I thought he could make me funnier. So we sat down in a coffee shop and started recording on an iPad. Talked about current events, pop culture, general stuff that was going on. Now we've upgraded, we've got a little bit better recording rig, and we're bringing you a little bit better content. What we'd like to do now is upgrade even further, and that's why we're taking this step on Patreon.
So even though this started off as more of a hobby, we have costs that we need covered as we continue to grow.
We decided to lease this space. We're having our tracks professionally engineered and published to the web.
Which all have costs associated with them, which is why we've come to Patreon.
We've come up with a few different options for our subscription tiers at a low monthly cost that we think you'll all enjoy.
A couple of these tiers will include shoutouts on the show, early access to new content, and more.
If you haven't checked out our podcast yet, you can do it on iTunes and Google Play Music. Just do a search for The Tap Podcast.
If you have any questions, you can get a hold of us. We have Twitter, you can tweet at us.
At Talking Tap,
We have an email account.
talkingtap@gmail.com.
We have an Instagram page called Talking Tap with Pat and Ryan.
And you can get a hold of us on Facebook.
So thanks for watching the video.
And we hope to see your support.